Oh my god, fucking Twitch. Fuck this shit, dude. I'm so fucking... Oh my god. I mean, if I were playing solo, it'd be way worse, but since it's squads, I just don't give a fuck. Sometimes everything pisses me off. I need an outlet to release. Like, honestly, like, Fortnite is not a healthy outlet for release. I like playing Fortnite to have fun, but I need an actual outlet of release. Like, honestly, that's why I liked having it. I hate living with my parents the next 2 years. I'm gonna feel like a... For financial gain, though, is what ultimately... You know, I just can't, dude. I just can't. Just can't deal with this anymore, dude. I mean, it's just... I don't know. I mean, that guy could still get a plane and fly over. You know, that's actually not even bad strategy a lot of times. You know, it's like you don't want to fuck over somebody else in the process in their life because you don't know how they feel about it. But it's like, if you knew how... If I knew how the guy felt about it... Because the truth is, I could be wrong when it comes to a particular... Again, thanks for building. Talk about bullshit, dude. Yeah, I come on this game just to fucking play and have a good time, and then this fucking shit, and it's just like, fuck. You know, then my fucking stream of this fucking game can't fucking leave the game fucking properly, so fucking, you know, it takes me to a fucking place, it fucking cuts off my fucking stream, and then it fucking fucks me over, and then it fucking cuts me off, and then fucking bullshit. Fuck this shit, dude. Just bullshit, dude. I'm so sick of it. I know, like, honestly, it feels like it sticks. Like, it needs to be, like, a little more, like... Some sense it's a good thing, but it's, like, really it's not. I don't know. I'm so tired of shit. I'm just so tired of everything, dude. I'm just so fucking tired. I don't know. I'm pissed off about everything, dude. The truth is there the two of my members, the two of my officer members who, and members or whatever who really should be at district convention and is put in the commitment to this club isn't even fucking going. That's why I fucking hate sororities though, because they're so fucking goddamn culty that they give up shit over something that honestly does a lot more good for the world than a fucking sorority ever will. Fucking cult-like. It is a fucking cult. You know, there's a point at which I don't mind you joining it, but making the... Why the fuck am I even doing this? Why the fuck... Why do I do what I do? I mean... You know, because I never get credit for it either. I never get goddamn credit for shit. I never get credit for fucking anything. I barely even get credit for being right. You know, 5 years later, you're like, oh yeah, you were right. Like, no. I have actually been apologized to at times. It's been amazing. Actually, when it comes to my sister, funny enough. Yeah, that's funny enough. The few times when people actually come and apologize to me and said that I was right was when it comes to my sister. It's like, oh shit. But the problem is now it's a longer process and, well, it's a process that usually I don't even get apologized to anymore. It's just fucking life, and then it just fucks me over, and it's just fucking bullshit, dude. I guess. I guess I can understand, I mean, why people get to the point they get to where they feel like their life is meaningless, and they get to the point of like, what's the point of even being here on Earth? I can at least understand how someone gets to that point now. I mean, now the funny thing is my parents were worried about me, but it's like, you should be worried about me like now during like the middle of it all, not at the beginning when it's like I'm just pissed off and I have more anger and more passion about being angry because I'm fucking pissed. Now it's just like it's life, and then now I'm just like, yeah, and then so it's worse. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, obviously it's worse, but I mean, like, frustrates me, man. It's amazing how you look back now this and even things before, if you would have just done even one more thing or done something slightly differently or could have just not sent a message or whatever, I mean, or just went to an event, how different things may be right now. And I'm just so tired. College sucks. I mean, like, fucking lectures, I'm so sick of this shit. Accounting was my major. They just fuck you up. The finance department isn't really, they're not doing a good job of teaching, but they're not fucking people over though. They're not making it impossible for you to do well in their class. The accounting department made it impossible, dude. Well, tax are just so much information. The professor tried her best to like do a good job, but like the department just sucks. And that was like Dave Hurt, like my last year, like taking intermediate one, like, I mean, the department just sucks at the way they have it set up, and just like the tests and stuff, they suck. But like the teacher himself, like he made it as he made it as doable as possible, and made had you learn. He was able to be able to have you learn as much as you possibly could, and also be able to apply it outside and whatever. tired. I'm actually tired, y'all. I get that life's complicated, and I get that relationships aren't probably as simple as I think they are. And I'm not denying that, but it just doesn't make it doesn't make sense at all. I mean, oh yeah, like you getting to choose is better. No, really, like you choosing honestly sucks. People suck at choosing. They do. People are fucking idiots. And you wonder why I do some things that I do. It's like, there's this one belief, I can't even think of what it is, but I just don't even know what to do with my life right now. And honestly, finance kind of sucks. You know, oh, my finance teacher is like, oh, accountants are useless. And I'm like, in a sense, yeah. But, like, the reality is yeah, you have to know how to. Because the thing is, finance, you know, they look forward. They look like whatever, cash flows. But it's like, you still have to be able to, like, help out your investors, you know, by reporting it. And it's also, like, you don't know how your company's doing just beyond, like, investments for the future. It's also how the accountant's got to plot how, you know, create a. They're the ones who create a budget, who create, you know, the ability to be able to, you know, pay, you know, be like, here's the money you can actually use towards investments and things like, I don't know. Really fucking way. I don't fucking know, dude. I swear to God, I'm so pissed about everything, dude. Well, pissed. I don't know if I'm pissed. Well, I'm always pissed, but come on, you guys know that by now. All my 10 controllers, all my 10 now broken controllers, all know about my anger issues. But come on, I mean, well, any student who's ever sat in my in the same section as me, they all know my anger issues. But you know, that's about it. How much I regret though, just like people are idiots. I swear to God, dude. I mean, we're fucked as the world's fucked anyway. But Americans are fucked too. The thing is, once America goes down, once America truly goes down this time, the end of the world's coming. America's got to go down first. Thing is, the Antichrist is not in America. America is going to be destroyed first from within, and then that's when the Antichrist from either the EU or wherever the Antichrist is coming from, Russia, the EU, you know, Japan, China, whatever, or the Middle East even perhaps, or even Africa. I don't know. Honestly, EU made sense. You know, the European Union, but I mean, like, you get the Antichrist coming from there, which America is probably going to be destroyed by Russia, since they got those sonic whatever. And then, you know, and then Europe will, then one of the kings will be, you know, the 10 kings or whatever over the land. One of them will be like Russia, then the other, they'll all be different ones. America will be like, oh, we'll be destroyed from this side. Fucking America, gonna destroy us. I mean, we're just, and it's just like, well, you might have the Antichrist in America after it's been destroyed by socialism and all that other shit. And then America's the last free, you know, Christian country left, and then everyone else is, we're fucked. And the truth is, I probably will be raptured up in my lifetime. I probably won't even die. I mean, if I die tomorrow, obviously the rapture won't happen. But if I really do, if I end up living a full, fulfilling life, you know, if I live at least until like 70 years old, I think the rapture will have happened by then. So I'm like 50 years from now, so like 2070, 2060. So, but definitely by 2070, but 2060, yeah, I could see that. Well, climate change says the world is supposed to completely change by 2050, and we're supposed to be like not even have enough space to live in based on the population growth. So, it actually makes sense about 2050. It actually could happen. I'm not gonna rule it out. I mean, I don't want to sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist, but I mean, no, I mean, like, it makes sense. Yeah, as much as I hate, yeah, like, I don't necessarily think global warming's like, you know, like, really, but it's like, it might actually be happening. I don't know. Maybe it's what's leading us to the end of the world. I mean, God's got a plan, greater plan than we could ever know, and as much as I want to sit here and complain about bullshit, I mean, he's got a plan for me. I just don't know. I mean, I don't mind the plan. It's just, oh yeah. Then someone was like, oh yeah, like I can see you not going to prom. Why is that exactly? Well, I just don't see you going because you just don't seem like that type. Well, I mean, the thing is like in a sense that person's right about my type, because the reality is, hell, I would rather, even if I would have had a date, I would have been like, hey, let's go do something fun. You know, let's go to like, I don't know, like concert, or let's go to a fucking Thunder game, or hell, let's go to, or well, hell, I would have been like, if it had been a girl that I really like, we'd have been like, she'd been like, we're gonna go to the hockey game instead, right? Yeah. Well, hell, I mean, like, go to a nice restaurant, go to, like, laser tag, but, like, you can still dress up, take pictures, whatever, but why go to actual prom? Actual prom was, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, the dressing up part is kind of fun and stuff, I get that, but it's like, no, it's fucking stupid. These people, like, people are so stupid, dude. I mean, people pay money to do that, and you're like, hell, you pay less money, you go to a fucking hockey game, Barons hockey game. I mean, if you went to a Dallas Stars hockey game, you'd be paying a little more, but you know. But I mean, come on, like, God, it's more fun. I mean, so I mean that part's true, but it's like the truth is, if I'd have gotten the, you know, the girl that I wanted to get in high school for, you know, for a high school relationship. You kidding me? I'd be all about prom. Nah. I mean, once I got there, I'd be like, this shit's fucking stupid. All right, let's go out and eat. Let's go have some fun. But, I mean, no, I mean, but I would still be excited about it. You know, and still I would still go. But whatever. You know, it's I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I legitimately just do not understand worldly relationships. I don't. I don't get it, because it's like with God, like the only true love, and I say true love, the only true love is God's unconditional love. And the funny thing is God's love is one way. You know, like he loves us no matter what. We can love him back, that's fine, but he loves us one way. So the thing is like girls are like, oh, blah 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 blah. You can't love like a girl. They think that guys can't love a girl, and you're like, no, because Jesus loves us no matter what. That's a one-way street. I can love a girl no matter what, and that's called one-way street. And the truth is, there are girls that can love guys in a one-way street. But the problem is when a girl loves a guy but a guy doesn't love her, that's just typically that's a true crush. That's a true like, oh, like he's good looking. Oh yeah, like I'd like to be with him. Blah 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 blah. But you know, I mean, he just does. The thing is, guys love and girls love are completely different. Guys love is a lot like me, in the sense of the way that I love, but it's just not as extended. It's not as quote crazy, you know. It's not as insanely loyal and insanely whatever. But the truth is like that's what a girl wants in the long run. The funny thing is that's not the guy they want to date, but it's the guy they want to be with when they're married. And even then they don't want to. They want it, but they want it all. They want to have their cake and eat it too. You know, they want it both. You know, oh, fucking God. That's what they really want. They want to have their cake and they want to eat it too. I mean, it's that simple. You know? It really, like, it's that simple. They want to have their cake and they want to eat it too. And that's just the way it is. I mean, you're not going to do anything with that. So, girls are fucking crazy. I mean, guys are assholes, but I mean, the thing is like they say, well, guys start it, but the reality is a guy truly loves a girl. That's, you know, or they get into a relationship because the girl likes them, and they're like, oh yeah, it's a cool thing to do, and then gets in a relationship just because he can. And that's the thing. I mean, you get in a relationship just because you can, and then it's like, the thing is, the guys theoretically, yes, the guys start it. But if the girl wouldn't date a guy just to date, I mean, girls start it. Like, and look, if the girl would just date a guy that truly loves her, none of this would be a problem. I don't know. You know, I regret not fucking fountain hopping. Who knew that would have been so important 3 years later? 3.5 years later, who knew that would have made a difference in my life? Potentially. I mean, maybe it wouldn't have changed anything. Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. Maybe it wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, that's very possible. I mean, it's a possibility that absolutely like nothing could have been done about it. I mean, I don't know. It's possible that nothing would have mattered, but you never, I mean, that made a difference ultimately. And I mean, I slept through it because I fell asleep because I was tired and fell asleep and then didn't wake up until the next morning. So that shit happens until the end of the thing. And I wish I could have gone at least that way. Well, I mean, I probably would have had a different regret, but of not doing something, but at least I would have went, and who knows. But I just wish I understood relationship love. Like, I just don't get it. It doesn't make any goddamn. I don't mind the emotional, like, like doing stuff together, blah blah blah, even the physical stuff. I get wanting to do all that, but I don't get why you get into relationships with the certain people that people get in a relationship with. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, it never will, but I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's just the way it is. It doesn't make any sense. And it's just the end of it. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, Even a buddy of mine, he's dating someone, and he's like, oh, I love her, whatever, and it's like they don't make any sense together. He he gives up shit, and you're like, it doesn't make any sense, and it's just like, but he don't even like love her in the way that he loved his true love, and it's like, it's annoying. It's sad. And it's sad because the thing is some other guy's getting screwed because of him, even though he's not even a bad guy. But some other guy's getting screwed, and then he'll end up screwing over another guy who doesn't even realize he's screwing them over. And then it goes on and on and on and on. I mean, that's the way it goes. That's the fucking problem. And it's just sad. And no, when it comes to like high school, no, but that girl was actually real for that guy. For that guy, that girl was the deal. Like that was true love and best friend love put together. I mean, he had it all in one. That's why I was like I don't even like that girl that much. Like, honestly, she kind of pissed me off, and she's kind of a bitch to me. But like, that's how much I believe in them. In that's how much I believe in my beliefs. That's how much I'm like, my beliefs are real, and when true love's true love, true love's true love, regardless if I like the girl or not. I can hate the girl, and I'd still be for the relationship. Because I'm for true love. That's what I'm for. Not even true love. Well, not even true love in the sense that it's a complicated process. But yeah. I mean, but like, well, and the thing is, even with Beth Coopers, is like, no, most Beth Coopers and you're not supposed to end up with Beth Coopers. That doesn't happen usually. Like, you're not usually supposed to end up with them long term. But when you're dating in high school, even if it's for 5 minutes, like, I'm gonna be for that. I'm gonna be like, I want you to see, I want you to give him a chance, and him to be able to see, you know what, I really don't like her. Or maybe find out that you actually both really, one, he likes you even more than he realized, and two, you may actually like him, and maybe it is supposed to go, long term, and I think it actually would a good portion of the time, even if it's 10%, hell, even if it's 5% of the time. I mean, that's 1 out of 20. That's 5 out of every 100 relationships that they end up together, and you know what, if that's the way it needs to be, it can be that way. And sometimes it's not supposed to, but a lot of times it's not supposed to. But it's like, and it's really not even about the 5 guys who, it's not even about the 5 out of 100 or the 1 out of 20. It's not even the 1 out of 20 guys that end up in the relationship that they're supposed to be in, and then are able to live a better life because of it, and a happier life. Not even a better life always necessarily, but a happier life with the person that they're supposed to be with. It's about the other 19 that at least had the chance, had a true chance at it, not the chance that I had a true chance at it. You had a true chance at it, and you realize, you know what, I really don't even like, I love her in the sense that, whatever, but I don't want to be with her long term. Like, she's not the one I'm supposed to be with long term, but you know what, I'm really, really grateful that she gave me the chance, and now I know for sure, and I can move on with my life. I mean, that's the other 19 guys, what they're thinking, and the girl, the thing is, they learned a shit ton, and they're like, wow, here's what a guy who actually loves me looks like. Even if it's not the right kind of, it's not the marriage type of love that they're supposed to get married or have a long-term relationship in, but it's still love, and it's like, oh, and they understand it, and then they understand that, and then they understand those relationships, and then it's like, okay, then they stop judging when girls date guys who are like, wait, what? When the world looks at a relationship and they're like, wait, what? And that's the world. But then you look at it and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to judge. And that's the thing too. It's like when you look at it from a worldly perspective, the relationships that honestly are sometimes the best relationships don't necessarily look right to a lot of people. Funny thing is but my buddy's mom likes the girl. She doesn't even like the girl that much. She likes the girl, but like, yeah, I mean, she actually does like the girl a little bit. But like, she's with me on like, they need to be the ones in the relationship together. I mean, I'm not the only one who thinks that, and that's not even, and I'm not saying you should do what your parents say or what other people think. I'm saying a lot of times people aren't going to agree with me. There are going to be a lot of people who disagree with that relationship, like that girl's friends, and honestly, guys' friends are going to be like, she's not even, and because the truth is, that girl's actually gotten way less hot over the last few years, so she used to be really fucking hot. Like, hell, I mean, she's still hot, but like, not, but it's like, it's fucked up. I mean, it just is. It's fucked up. I mean, that's just the end of it. I mean, of course, it's the end of it, but I mean, it's fucked up. I mean, it's the whole thing's sad. I mean, that's really what it is. It's just sad. The whole thing's so fucking goddamn sad, dude. God, girls are so stupid. Girls are so stupid. You're so stupid. The Garfield clip. You know, I don't know if y'all have seen Garfield. You know, Garfield, like, you know, all the dogs are chasing, and then he kind of stops at the end, and then he says, "Look, the mailman," and then he's like, and then as he's walking away, he's like, "You're so," he's like, "You're so stupid." I mean, that's how I feel about every fucking girl, dude. It's like, you're so stupid. Prove me wrong, though. You know, and that's my point, too. Like, prove me wrong. They don't usually date the worst of their relationships. Usually it's not usually the worst one. You know, it's not the one that you know, that you're just like, okay, that's actually a bad relationship. That's not usually the one that you're that's not usually the ones that girls get into. So I mean, they do that much, but I mean, they still fuck up worse than, you know. You're like, come on. And I'm not even saying. And the thing is, like I said, you have a lot of guys. Hell, me, I have a best friend love. I have a quote best friend love. I have a Beth Cooper. I have a true love, and yeah, I mean, I at least have those three, the big ones. And it's like, and it's like, and I mean, I have other, you know, girls that I've liked, you know, whatever, but I have those three, and it's like, I have all three, and it's like, I'm only supposed to be with one of them in the long run. I'm pretty sure I know as of right now. I wouldn't know who that would be, actually. Before, it was questionable. When it was just between the two, I was honestly like, you know, there are times where it's like I actually would go back, but then there are times where it's like, she makes sense, and then now it's like, looking back, it's like, you know. And the truth is, my Beth Cooper is the one that I would least likely be with in the long run. That's just the reality of it, and that I accept and I'm fine with. Wow, Arkansas lost by 12. That's insane. Anyway, I mean, yeah, that I accept. You know, we're not supposed to be together long term. But the thing is, if I'd found out way the hell sooner and at least gotten a chance and just had some fun with it and just learned some basics of just relationships and just like the chemistry of it. But no, and then looking back, it's like, you know, oh, my true love was actually more who I'm supposed to be with in the long run than her, way more likely too. And now it's like, now that I have my best friend love, it's like, holy shit, dude, it's actually kind of creepy. But it's like, you can't do a goddamn thing about it. I mean, if she were single, well, if she were single, I probably would have already done something about it, for one. Or had be doing something about it, but, you know, I would have already done something about it, but now I just can't do a goddamn thing about it. And the thing is, too, is the girl, like, dating a guy that I actually do care about and that I respect, and it's like, If it was a guy that I didn't give a shit about, I'd be like, you know what, fuck you, I actually like her, and actually am the one that's supposed to be with her, so fuck you. But this isn't that case, so it's just kind of like, I'm just standing here, like, just kind of minding my own business, like, what the fuck ever. And I'm just pretty much fucked anyway, so what the fuck ever. I just can't, I just can't fucking, I don't even want, like, my parents to come for graduation. I don't even, my mom maybe, but honestly, I'm just so, like, sick of the world. And the thing is, like, you know, I don't even think, like, I don't see a marriage that truly, like, these people should be together. I'm not just like, look, there's not a marriage that I've looked at truly that I'm like, these people should be together. There's not a even my parents, I'm like, you know what, like, I'm not saying that a marriage can't work even if you're not supposed to theoretically be together, but it's like, even then, like, at the time, like, okay, like, at the time you start dating or whatever. I'm telling you right now, my dad should not, my mom should have been dating someone else, and my dad should have been dating someone else. Like, well, my dad should have gotten the chance to date someone else, one, and then probably gotten to date someone else. And I don't know who that is, and same thing with my mom, I don't know who that is, but they shouldn't even be married. And some of the shit that goes on, you're just like, this shit wouldn't go on if they'd have both been able to marry the right people. Well, if my mom could have chosen to marry somebody different, she could have done the right thing. My dad was fucked anyway, so I don't blame him for going ahead and marrying her. And it's not even like he deserves someone better. It's not about being better or worse. So I deserve someone better than a hell of a lot better than, you know. But I mean, it's about true love, and it's about, well, true love, best friend love, whatever you want to call it, but that's really true love, or hitch love, I guess. That would be the hitch love. That's the thing. Hitch love doesn't do breakups though, so they'd have to break up, and then I'd have to step in and do something, and then pull a hitch. I'd have to pull a hitch, basically. But it's the closest thing to a hitch love. More of a best friend love is it's a hitch love. Yeah, that's what it is. No, because I said like best friend love, because that's the truth. Like, you're best friends. You know, or like you have the personality. That's a hitch love. You know. And if you've seen the movie Hitch, you know, kind of know what I'm talking about. Not every situation is the same, but I'm just saying that's a hitch situation. And what should be like, you could probably do something about it, but in the situation in your moment of life, and it applies to college too, just because you're old enough now too. But it's also, you know, you do some of the same things you do as if you're in the real world, you know, working, whatever. You're more a lot similar in the sense of Hitch if you're the best friend love, not, you know. The reality is, usually Beth Kruber does not come in college. It usually comes in high school. It does. Like, it basically follows that the book and movie. The book's better, by the way. The movies, I saw the movie first, so it was more like, holy shit, I can't believe this exists as a movie. And then I heard that and then I looked, you know, did some research, found out there was a book for it, and I was like, wait, this is based off a book. And then I read the book and was like, holy shit, dude. It was kind of fucking creepy how. It was kind of fucking creepy. It was like, just some of the thoughts, not like the actual events that transpired, like the thoughts behind it. I mean, the funny thing is, so, you know, in the beginning of the book, you get the appearance that the guy and the girl are same height, you know, like, nerdy guy, whatever. And then at some point in the book, it's like, here's how you imagined it going down. Here's how it actually went down. Guy's like, oh yeah, him obviously trying to pretend blah 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 blah. You know, him thinking whatever, him being 2 inches shorter than her, and I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking creepy. I'm like, literally, like, my mind is like blowing up. Like imagine the atomic bomb. That's that and it blowing up Japan. That was the inside of my brain of just like, or a light bulb like go off the like. No, it's not even that. I just like mind blown. Like hang on. Oh, it's hang on. Fucking literally. Hang on. I mean, that's literally me. That was literally me reading that book like the entire goddamn time. Well, it was me watching the movie too. And then this was just like, and then this was me after the very end when it said so. So at the end of the movie, it's like a. No, I'm not really gonna wait until the reunion. I'll message her on Facebook, and I swear to God, dude, I was so like hang on, I was. Except not in the annoying way that like pisses you off and triggers you in Fortnite. Like, I was literally like this for 5 minutes. Had to go back and watch the part. I started laughing like this again. Had to go back and watch it. And then the next part made me laugh even more. And then the next part it literally took me like all of 20 times to watch it through to actually hear the whole damn thing without laughing. And even then I was still laughing at the very end of that. And I was just like, holy fuck, dude. It was so fucking, oh my god, it was so like, holy shit, dude. It was so fucking accurate, dude. I mean, the book's even better, too, because the book describes other events. The movie makes it appear, you know, that, it's a guy and a girl, the guy and a girl, you know, that the girl has no idea who the guy even is, or whatever. And then, based on the book, it's like, oh, shit, like, this girl actually, like, wanted to do something for him. And it wasn't the same situation as my situation, but it's like, oh, like, shit, like, she knew who he was and still, like, respected him and stuff. And then also the thing is, so, like, you see the, I mean, you see how she ends up like having the respect and how she honestly ends up loving him. Not like in the relationship way. I mean, reality is she's gonna move on with her life, but it's like, damn. And to him, it was totally worth it because of the experience. But the reality is well, in the book they actually hang out one more time, and then, but it cuts. That's where it cuts off. Is that they ended up hanging out one more time, but he also had a fucking growth spurt. So book totally like the book kind of fucked it up at the end. Honestly, like the very end of the epilogue where he like had him have a growth spurt. If this were a real movie, he would have never had a growth spurt or whatever. So, or book or whatever. In the movie, okay, if I'd have read the book first and then seen the movie and seen that in the movie the guy's taller than the girl, I would have been way more pissed off. Now it's just like it's an acceptance of fact, and it's like, okay, well, at least the fact that the movie's even out and they didn't just completely fuck it up, I mean, I'll take it. And they added the beginning part during the graduation speech, and he's like, yeah. And then he was talking about all the people doing bad stuff, and he's like, you know, calling people out and like, yeah, you should apologize, change your ways about. And then he calls out the girl's boyfriend at the time. Whoa, yeah, girl did have a boyfriend at the time, and calls him out and is like, but like says like, you know, I promise when I get out of high school, I am not gonna be hanging around my old high school and dating a high school girl like a child, like a weird psychopath. I'm gonna go out there and date a real adult girl. and then he's like, you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, you. And then he like kind of points at him, and it's like, oh shit. And the book didn't even have that, and I was like, ooh, okay. Because when the book didn't have that, I was like, oh damn, I can't believe the movie added something even funnier and didn't like fuck it up, because the book left out so much good information. And the thing is, in the book too, there was a point at which in the night before he even got a kiss, and even like it didn't get even overly, it got overly emotional to the point where he kind of got to know her some, whatever, told her some of the situation, whatever. He was done. There was a point at the night in which he was done. He gave up. He was like, you know what? I'm not supposed to be with her. Like, it's over. I'm good. You know what? I got my chance, and whatever. And him and his friend, they were about to leave. And then people cornered him off, and then there was a fight with other people. And he was trying to leave. Like, he was left. He was gone. He had given up. And that's the thing where I was like, holy shit, dude. And that reading the book made me realize, okay, Beth Coopers are not supposed to be together. That made me truly realize, okay, the significance of, okay, there's a good percentage of them who really aren't supposed to be together. But, I mean, there are still some that are supposed to be together, obviously. But, like, even just getting the chance, he's like, okay, now I'm good. And he's good. And the truth is, he would still have loved her in a certain way, yes. But he really would have been good and been able to move on with his life going into college. Even if the night would have ended there, he'd been fine. Even without a kiss from her, without even a real chance. But he ended up getting a lot more than that. I mean, not well. He ended up getting a first kiss. That was about it, actually. Well, a couple kisses. They got to make out. Pretty cool. Yeah. But again, I mean, he got the chance. I mean, really, for a girl who's already made out with a guy, like, if you have kissed a guy at all, it's not a big deal. That's the thing. For me, it's like, I don't mind fucking around, honestly, but it's like, I'm not gonna give my first kiss to some girl that I'm just fucking around with, you know? I'm not even talking about, like, sex. I'm just talking about fucking around. Like, kissing. Like, just making out. Like, I don't know. Other crap. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't mind even doing that, but it's like, the first girl, it needs to at least be worth it enough. And on levels, I mean, the truth is, I would have loved my true love to be my first kiss. And then my Beth Cooper to be my second kiss. And then I just want to be with my best friend now, my hitch love now, but be my third kiss. I'd be more than okay with that. Or even if it would have been my true love, I didn't, and my Beth Cooper, I would have gotten a chance to have my first kiss with, and then this, you know, my hitch love, you know, I'd been fine with that. But you know, if I hitch love for my first kiss, that's fine. But the reality is if I don't get my hitch love at all, then it's like, what's the fucking point? There's no fucking point. I mean, yeah, I guess you can fuck around, but it's like, what's the point anyway at this point? I mean, I'm out of college. I mean, now I won't have easy access to college girls, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but it's like, I mean, I'm still like, the thing is, my sexual market value actually just keeps going up. The thing is, it's going to slowly go up, but it's going to start peaking at around like 20. It's gonna peak at 36 for one, but it's not even gonna start like exponentially growing until I turn like at least 28, 27, 28. And the thing is, for me, it's probably gonna be like 30, 31. So it'll actually probably be a little later for me, which that part kind of sucks. But and then it's like, then honestly, like there will be girls that like I wish I could date right now. They're like really not even. It's just fucking bullshit all the way around. I mean, and it's just sad. Every girl fucks up. Girls who don't date at all, they're in the wrong too. And girls who date all the time but don't date the right guy are in the wrong. All girls are in the wrong. There really isn't a girl who's not in the wrong. If she's dating the right guy or gives him a chance. And the thing is, even if the girl gives a guy a chance, even if he breaks it up mutually, she's probably doing another guy a disservice too. Either it's true because a girl can have. Because the truth is, my Beth Cooper probably had. There was a guy that probably was. She was like his true love. Well, she was my Beth Cooper. Just as some other guy probably sees her as his hitch love. So I mean, all girls are in the wrong at some point. There's no way. And not only that, most girls don't even give either one of those a chance. I mean, come on. I mean, a good friend of mine didn't even get the chance from that girl. A true chance. A true chance. I think there was a point at which he could have made a move a couple summers ago. I think he could have maybe would have made a move and it maybe would have worked, but he chose not to. The problem is, I hadn't even had that chance to make a move either way. A true move. Well, with my Beth Cooper, I at least kind of made a move and had a chance, but the reality, I should have done it a little differently, but you know what, I don't look back with regrets because of the way I did it, because if I'd done it some other way and it would have fucked up, it would have been a lot worse. I would have regretted it more than I regret this. The only thing I really regret with that is not getting a picture together when we went to eat. If I'd have gotten a picture, that way I at least have something, some closing and just some proof to me that it's like, fuck yeah, you know. And it's just having that proof, you know. It really is. It would just be having that proof, you know. It'd be like, yeah, see, we did hang out together. Like, we're cool. You know, all that good stuff. That would be the biggest part of it, but, you know. I mean, that's just that. I mean, my true love is just a weird story anyway, but it's like, you know. I mean, I moved before it even, like, she became my true love right before I moved, and then, I mean, when I went back, it was just like, I don't know, and then, yeah, and then it was just like, yeah, and then even if, like, I couldn't do anything about it, and it's not like, you know what's crazy is I missed Fayetteville so much. I missed my situation at Hostel. I missed my situation at FBC Fayetteville. The reality is I love Oklahoma itself, like Oklahoma City. I love the area. I love Edmond. I love... People are just so nice there, too, like, in general. No, not everyone, but I mean, like, when you're going to places, when you're going to Chick-fil-A, whatever, even the mall, whatever, people are just so fucking nice there. Like, it's just like, and people, it's just the way it is. I don't know, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that I haven't ever had a bad experience, ever, but I mean, we've never had problems, so, you know, it's just, that's just how it is. I mean, you can't really do anything about it. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't always know where I'm going with it. It's so fucking... The whole thing is just so fucking goddamn confusing. Like, it just is. I mean... The whole thing is goddamn confusing, like, honestly. You know, the thing is, because every belief is... every life is different. You know, and it's like, because no one's like me, so it's like, everyone's gonna have a certain situation. Just like a really good friend of mine. He, like, all he had was really, it was like a true love of Beth Cooper. It was more like a true love, but it was a true love of Beth Cooper and a hitch put together. It was all of it. He had one girl in all of it, which, I mean, that's like the trifecta, like perfecta, like how the fuck are they not to get? That's usually the one time where a girl actually makes the right decision, but this one, not no. I mean, I guess he's not married yet, so I guess he could always break up with the girl he's with now and actually end up with that other girl. It's very possible. There's probably a small chance of it, but he's been together with this girl now for a year. Maybe not officially, but it's been, they started dating about around a year ago. Like, they started hanging out and doing stuff about a year ago. So there's a very good chance that they're going to end up together, especially at this point where he's fixing to graduate college. You know, it gets to that point where it's like, if you're a senior in high school, as a girl, if you're a senior in high school, you're probably getting married to that guy, like, right then and there. But if you're a guy who's a senior in high school, like, that's the girl you're probably going to be dating forever. Like, especially if you can graduate with that girl, like, you're getting married to her. Like, that's what's happening, more than likely. If you've been together for a while, not if you just started dating. Like, you know, if you've been together for a while, you're getting fucking married, and it's just the way it is. And if you're a girl who's a senior and all that, like, you're getting married to that guy too. Not all. I mean, there's small chances that maybe you wouldn't, but more than likely you are. And it's just life. I mean, you can't even. I'm not even. Not to say that I'm not a little bit mad is that would be wrong, but yeah, it's not. No, I wouldn't even say it's mad. It's just like, well, I don't know what it is. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna. I was ranting for about 52 minutes. Pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much all I do anyway, but I mean, what can I do about it, though? People are like, oh, stop ranting and go do something about it. Like, what? I mean, the thing is, like, oh, tell her that you love her. Be like, yeah, well, because that's gonna work. One, and then two, I mean, I'm not gonna fuck over, because the truth is, I don't know it from the guy's point of view. I'm not gonna fuck over a guy who's a good guy, even if it's right. Even if I'm in the right, I'm not gonna fuck over that person because that person doesn't deserve to be fucked over by me. You're still fucked over. And the reality is, I don't know what it is from his point of view, and I could be the one that's wrong. And that's my point. I mean, it's just like, well, and then at this point, there's a couple of things that just happened that kind of pissed me off, and that just kind of set me back, and I'm like, make me doubt the whole thing anyway. But I mean, at the end of the day, and today also made me realize, like, at the end of the day, even with that, like, I can't really even stay mad. I'm mad, but, like, I can't even. But I mean, the truth is, even if I ended up with her, it would always be in the back of the mind that she was with that other guy first. Like, that would always bother me. And not even that. It's not that a girl has not been with a guy, but, well, she was with him so long, and with a guy that, like, I was good friends with. At least friends enough with. Maybe not good friends per se. But it's just the way it is, and it just fucking pisses me off. Obviously, pisses me off. But I mean, it just, I don't know what to do, man. It just sucks. And I mean, the reality is after college, which is like basically 3 months away. Basically, we're only even worked together as an officer board for only like 3 more months. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess we got like 3 more months. 3 more months, and it's over. And it's actually over. Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock. See, it would have been 6:30 when we got to the game, so like 5:45 maybe. We probably left for the game at about 6, so I'd almost be getting ready to go to the game on February 9th. Back at the Barons game, That was 6 years ago, and I still think about that. I always said I would remember it, but well, hell, this year, my senior year in high school, my college, I thought I'd be dating someone and probably like marrying that girl, and maybe not. I'm not saying like doing anything about it, like proposing to her. I've already been engaged. I'm just saying like ultimately that would be the girl that I'd probably marry. But my life's different than I thought it was gonna be, and I don't know. And my life's just. You have no idea how much I got fucked over in my childhood by certain things, and you know, people are like, because people are like, oh, why don't you do this, whatever, and you're like, you don't even know. You don't even know. Like, you have no fucking idea. Like, you have no fucking idea why I'm like the way I am. Like, you have no idea. Like, you have no fucking idea. You have no clue why. You have no clue, one, but you have no idea what I'm like. Like, you have no idea about anything. Wait, new emotes. Favorites. Oh, I did divide it up. Yeah, I know, but I wish they could, like... Oh, look, they line up. I don't know if that's coincidental, but look, they line up. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Oh, it's because it's fancy, but it's in the same. Oh, but they line up, though. Look at that. Look at that. Tomato, tomato. Golf ball, golf ball. Beach ball, beach ball, beach ball, beach ball. Basketball, 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 basketball. Basketball, basketball. That's fucking crazy. I'm so done. Okay. I quit. I mean, how many times have I said that, though? I would say that during my high school career, and it's, what is it, 5 years later, at least 5 years since I said those literal words. Yeah, it's been about 5, 6 years. Anyway, I said, oh, I quit. No. Well, actually, yeah, it's been 6 years since February 5th that I was literally like, I quit. I quit. I quit. You know, it was kind of freeing, actually. February 8th, I was freed. And then I was like, fuck you. And then February 9th happened, and that fucking changed my life for fucking ever. So... here's my outlook about everything. Whether it's good or bad, you know, who the fuck knows? Maybe I'll find that perfect girl. I don't know. Maybe that perfect girl I really haven't. The reality is, it's either that girl, I haven't not found her yet. And the reality is, I may find that girl and be like, okay, the whole world makes sense now. Everything makes sense now. All right. I get why I waited this long. I get why God did what he did. All right. I'm all's forgiven. Like, honestly. So that doesn't mean my beliefs aren't wrong, but it's just like, damn, like, for me personally, it worked out. But people are fucking stupid. But anyway. Well, I'll leave you off with that 58-minute rant. Basically. I think there was one game in there where I just got fucked at the beginning. Or no, I don't even think so. I think I just started ranting for 58 minutes. 50. Oh my god, dude. Like, literally. Oh my god. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna... oh, no. Okay, I already closed that, so... okay, hang on. Let's see if I can play, like, some funny clip of Family Guy or some shit. I don't know. Is there, like... oh, this your stupid thing. Oh, hang on. I have it. Come on. No, wait, where? Dude, I know it. I know it's there, dude. Come on. No. Dude, come on. How, dude? Oh, wait. No. 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 I don't know. I'm weird, dude. I really am weird, but yeah, it's not really the point. Or wait, oh, maybe it is. Further. Come on. Oh, it is further. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Let's do this. Alright, let's volume up. Hang on. Here's the... you're so stupid. You're so stupid. I don't know if that actually caught it. I don't know if that caught it yet. Hang on, y'all. I thought I muted my mic for a minute. I was like, wow, I've been talking for like 45 minutes with a muted mic. That's fucking great. Hang on. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. That's crazy. Yeah, but anyway, like, literally, you are so stupid. Like, fucking literally. I'm trying to, like, even get a kind of funny clip. You know, like... love you. Well, they... oh, no, I have even a better one. What's happening? Yeah. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Like, actually. Or better yet.
What do you have to be angry about? Where are my flapjacks?
I can't even not laugh. I'm sorry.
You will recall last night, ere I drifted off into slumber with a nudie magazine betwixt my legs, I spake thus.
I swear to God.
Flapjacks. It was a simple message, yet it
It's gone unheeded.
All right, Peter. Give me a minute.
For every 5 seconds I do not have flapjacks, I shall break one window.
Look, it just seems to me that this isn't necessarily the healthiest thing for a woman your age to be doing.
Brian, I'm 42. I'm in the prime of my life, and this is what I want right now.
You're sure about that?
Meg, go make your father some flapjacks. Okay, Mom.
This is crazy. Is nobody really making me flapjacks yet? At this point, you guys are being as irresponsible as I am.
Honestly, though.
We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. But it
Wasn't a rock.
It
Was a rock lobster. Rock lobster. Rock lobster. My voice sucks. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like. Oh wait, is that all I have on my phone for now? Damn, that's kind of a rip. Well, hang on. Is it here? Like when your parents ask about your grades.
And it's a legitimate.
Next question.
It's a legitimate question.
Next question. Next question.
That's quite
Next
literally
question.
me.
Next question, please.
When your NCAA bracket goes wrong. I'm actually done, dude. Hang on. This is when Russell Westbrook got cussed out. His reaction was just priceless.
As the fan welcomes him to Philadelphia there. You're out of here, Free.
Oh, yeah, I know that's crazy, right? You know, the fan, he'd be all right. I guess they can say whatever they want.
Well, that is pretty funny. I thought I had like the clip of it. I mean, this is okay. This is actually literally me. Stewie literally says this at one point, and this is actually kind of literally me.
It's not like we've got a lot of info, and I'm just gonna end up like Chris, only I'll be smart enough to realize how miserable I am.
I mean, honestly, like actually though, like literally, dude, like I fucking feel that shit, dude. Yeah, pretty much. Oh well, yeah, this is pretty much, this has pretty much been me for, especially when it comes to dating. But anyway, yeah, this is perfect. This is a good clip.
What the is going on with my life?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, dude. Let's go. Yeah, okay, nothing interesting, I don't think. Nothing funny, anyway. Oh yeah, yeah. When it comes to graduation.
This is pretty much the complete opposite of my graduation. Mine was I walked across that stage, I got that piece of paper, and I was like, fuck these people for the rest of their lives.
The funniest thing too is that clip was sent to me by Richard to me after like about a month after my graduation, if not even that. It was sent to me. No, it was sent to me like 2 weeks after my graduation. He sent me that clip, and he was like, "This was probably literally you, wasn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah, pretty much, except for like a few people." But like other than that, yeah, I was pretty much like, "Yeah, fuck these people for the rest of their lives." But honest to God, the only thing I was thinking the entire time during that graduation was, "Don't fucking trip and fall." That's the God honest only thing I was thinking about the entire fucking time. Well, other than, yeah. But honest to God, I was like, if I don't trip and fall, I'm good. And I didn't trip and fall, so, you know, hey, that's a win. This is me every time I lose at Fortnite, though.
What are you doing?
I'm pissed. No, the funny thing is you don't see it, but he literally throws his Xbox out the window. And I was like, you know how many times I've wanted to do that? Like, actually, though. Fun clips. Anyway. Oh, here we go.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
I'm just gonna rant on some more, so I'm just gonna do as well. I'm just gonna leave it with that, I guess. You know, I just don't know what to say anymore. I mean, I don't know. What do I even say anymore? Like, am I just like, oh yeah, let's do? Hang on, what's Preston doing? Oh, I'm appearing offline. That's kind of weird. It's not really my intention necessarily. Oh, it says I'm online on Epic though. Hang on, let's see. It says he's playing Fortnite, so I don't know. Wait, okay, here we go. No aspect, playing 57 left. Oh, I guess he didn't even want to invite me. Oh well, I'm just gonna head out. I would be too pissed off anyway. Anyway, I'm probably gonna. God, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, dude. I'm just so fucking. Well, sorry. Again, I'm gonna keep ranting on. I know. Okay, I'll shut up. All right. Thanks for watching. God bless and Sickle Bears.